Alright, Shalom. First, I almost want to say Kalam Layel, but Shimasha. The one is the L's and Apostles agree, Millstone, GMS will do rule and teach well. So, as of late, news just been popping off daily, man. All kinds of stuff going on. It's almost like every couple hours, something else is coming out. So, I believe today is the 28th, so this was done yesterday. Presidential actions, and I'm on whitehouse.gov, and all I did was go here. I got here from another article. I just wanted to look up a list of Trump's executive actions, and if you just kind of go down, you kind of see blah, 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 blah. Provide water, so there's all kinds of stuff. Protecting children from chemical and surgical mutilation, that's something that could get into, but I want to focus on this one, Iron Dome for America, right? So this was done January 27th, 2025, right? And, shit is popping off. This could very well, this year, 2026, could be the end, man. I always say, man, the end is near, man. By authority vested in me as president by the Constitution of the United States, and also the United States of America, including my authority as Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, is hereby ordered, purpose, the threat of attack by missile, hypersonic and cruise missiles, and any other advanced aerial attack remains the most catastrophic event facing the United States, right? Because the United States, I looked it up, Babylon the Great, it pretty much has, minimal capabilities to fight against missiles. They don't have, like a hard and set thing, and they kind of go into an article, which I'm not going to read all of it. I read it for myself. I kind of did not quite a skim, but I skimmed it like the first 2 times, but then like the third time I skimmed it, but then I kind of slowed down a little bit, kind of skipped ahead, read, but there's a lot that goes into this. So Section 2, policy to further the goal of peace through strength. It's a policy in the United States that if you go into Rome, they had something like that too. Something similar. No, was it a feigned peace or something? I remember there was something that they had. United States will deter and defend its citizens of critical infrastructure against any foreign aerial attack on the homeland. The United States will guarantee secure second strike capability. Right. So implementation within 60 days of the date of this order. The Secretary of Defense shall submit to the President a reference architecture capabilities, base requirements, implementation plan for the next generation missile defense shield. The architecture shall include a minimum plans for, right, and they talk about all this stuff, but I really want to focus about the third one. Development and deployment of proliferated space-based interceptors capable of boost phase intercept. Right now, we know about the war in heaven and all this stuff. Right, try to fight against Yahushua and all these satellites that they have, right? How the sins have reached into heaven. So what that pretty much is they're military satellites. So I didn't look all into all the deep details, but it's probably like some sort of data feeding between these space satellites and them on the ground, and be able to like coordinate and track, incoming missiles and whatever. That's more than likely what it is. But they're increasing their satellites and their functionality in space or whatever. So they're not just getting ready for a war with Russia, man. They know what's about to pop off, man. And they think that they can defeat Yahushua and the angels, and complete the new world order. That they, World War III will happen, and then they'll be able to come out through the ashes and, rule the earth, development Deployment of a custody layer, the perforated warfighter space architecture. That's what I pretty much meant to say, but they pretty much go together. Space architecture is all satellite stuff. From what I saw, I didn't look into all of it. Development and deployment capabilities to defeat missile attacks prior to launch in the boost phase. Right, so, I'm not going to read all this stuff. So, let's see here. They want to finalize it before the fiscal budget for 2026. And then further on, Allied Theater Missile Defeat Review, Section 4. They pretty much want to work between them and their allies to increase missile defense for, forward deployed troops on their, forward operating bases and whatever, in places where they have all across the world. So let's get some scriptures, because, they got all these plans for this Iron Dome, but hey, this Iron Dome is going to do jack when the missiles come down. Alright, so this is the book of Joel, chapter 2. Yeah. Blow ye the trumpet of Zion, and sound an alarm in the holy mountain, and all the inhabitants of the land tremble, for the day of the Lord cometh, is nigh at hand. So yeah, all these things, right? So, who shall abide the day of his coming? Malachi 3:2. Who shall abide the day of his coming? Who shall stand when he appeareth? For he's like a refiner's fire, and like full soap, right? He's gonna come with that fire, man. Very hot, those chariot laser beams. Like it says in 2 Peter, the elements shall melt with fervent heat, right? And the work shall be burnt up therein. Day of darkness and gloominess, day of clouds and a thick darkness. Is the morning spread upon the mountains, a great people and a strong. They have never been the like, neither shall there be any more after it, even to the years of many generations. Fire devoureth before them, behind them a flame burneth. The land is as a garden of Eden before them, behind them a desolate wilderness, yea, nothing shall escape them. What is this? Is this actual people? Absolutely not. These are talking about missiles, right? Because a missile, they have, what's it called, like a chassis and everything. And they have, well, it depends on the one, but, they have the MIRVs in them. And those can be like nuclear, and all that stuff happens through, nuclear fission. And it just creates, massive amounts of destruction. Right? Because it's here in the Garden of Eden, because it changed the landscape. I didn't break that down, but yeah. Appearance of them is appearance of horses, and horsemen, so should they run, right? When they run, they kick up the dust, so you see, blowing away anything that's near when they run. Revelation, the 9th chapter, calls them like serpents, like horses with serpents. Something like that. No. He just calls them serpents. Never mind. But he describes, with the heads they do hurt. The nuclear warheads within the missile, because it breaks apart, and then the multiple reentry vehicles come down and hit the target. That's what you see in games like Fallout. I'm not gonna play clips of it or whatever, but if you play the game Fallout and you have the Fat Man, it's like a nuclear missile launcher. And of course you need the Fat Man after the actual, first atomic bombs. But in the game, you got attachment, and it'll shoot multiple little, you'll shoot one nuke, one warhead, and it'll split one missile, and it'll split into multiple warheads and rain down. So that's where these games get their stuff from, Lord knows the chariots on the top of the mountain, so should they leap. Let them know the flame that devours the stubble, a strong people send battle ray. For their face, the people shall be much pain, all their faces shall gather blackness, right? So people are going to be in fear when they see these things. Like you talk about that in Revelation, the 1st chapter. People see El Shaddai coming, they'd be afraid, man. World War III pop off, people are going to be in fear. Right, but this is all talking about, when these missiles come to America, this place is going to be ultimately destroyed by these missiles, right? They should run like mighty men. They should climb the wall like men of war. They should march everyone on his ranks. They should not break their ranks, right? So where these missiles go, they're gonna hit their target. Whether it's America, wherever they go, they're gonna hit their target. Now I shall want us to know that they shall walk everyone his path, and when they fall upon the sword, they shall not be wounded. Right? So, because you won't be able to stop it. You know, shall run to and fro in the city. They shall run upon the wall. They shall enter in at the windows like a thief. You know, America, Babylon, great city, and windows, the ozone layer. Because they come up and come down. The earth shall shake before them. The heaven shall tremble. Sun and moon shall be dark, and the sun shall withdraw their shining. You know, because the earth is going to quake, because when they hit, they're going to shake the earth with the explosion, all that force. You know, the sun and the moon shall be dark, right, and the stars shall withdraw their shining, because they're going to block the sky with how many they're going to be. You know, the Lord shall utter his voice before his army, for his camp is very great. He is very strong to execute his word, for the day of the Lord is great, very terrible. Who can abide it? Right, so who's gonna be able to abide that day? Right, it will be the elect, right, the hopeful elect, and even though even what the elect is, elect shall scarcely be saved. So what about the rest of the rest? That means they're going to be abundantly destroyed, and that's what's coming to them through these missiles, right? For them taking the MOTB, for the wicked ways, for everything, man, for the ways, that they treated us, right? The Lord's going to plead with them, and there's going to be destruction, like it talks about in Joel the 3rd chapter, Right, this is the book of, Isaiah 34:6. For the Lord is filled with blood, is made with fatness, with the blood of lambs and goats, with fat kidneys and rams. For the Lord made sacrifice in Bozrah, the great land, and the land of Edemia, right? Bozrah is America, land of Edemia. See where this devil is. Edemia is a Greek way of saying Edom. The unicorns shall come down with them, and the bulls in their land shall be soaked with blood, and their dust made fat with fatness. For it is the day of the Lord's vengeance, and the year of recompenses for the controversy of Zion, for all the things that they've done. See here, adversary, strife, dispute, quarrel, contest, man, cause, right, for us to come back to our land. For this devil to be taken down, streams thereof shall be turned into pitch, the dust thereof into brimstone, land thereof come burning pitch. It's gonna be, it's just gonna be destroyed, man. Right? Brimstone is that sulfur. Shall not be quenched night nor day, and the smoke thereof shall go up forever. For generation to generation shall light waste, none shall pass through it forever and ever. Right? It will not be inhabited forever. However, it's not gonna be burning forever, but the smoke will be up for a time. Right? A long time. And none shall pass through, and no one be allowed to step foot in America if it's destroyed, because it'll just be an example. Right? So all this stuff, like Trump building this Iron Dome, he's building that Iron Dome to be missile fuel. That Iron Dome, all those missile defense systems that he's making will just be ash. He's making it to be ash. And all you other nations, where he puts that at, that's Ezekiel 38. All the missiles and weapons of war. It's prophesied that the elect would gather them up and burn them without axe or weapon. So pretty much using spiritual power, using lasers or spiritual power beams, who'll be able to destroy those things, right? And put an end to all war. There'll be no more war. Just your nations will just be in subjection. And of course, Obadiah 1:18 will come to pass. Right? Pretty much Esau prophesied to be ultimately destroyed, as a people. They'll all be burnt up, but they will reincarnate amongst other nations, pretty much. So 11, but the cormorant and the bittern shall possess it. Now the raven shall dwell in it. It shall stretch out upon it the line of confusion, the stones of emptiness. right? They shall call the nobles thereof to the kingdom, for that shall be there, and all the princes shall be nothing, right? So, pretty much, wild, sorted desert animals are just gonna be here. Wild, assorted, animals are gonna make their habitation in this place, and it'll be destroyed. As it's supposed to be, right? Because look at this place for its great blackness. Trump and a DEI, multiple corporations who full well, Jake been working ass off there for decades. Now they're ending at that's a slap in the face to us, But we're not gonna bug out over it because at the end of the day, it's what's expected. And if you want to get a job, man, trust in the Lord and just keep looking, man. So let that be that. Little one, your brother's edified. That say shalom.